привет, мы продолжаем проходить Enderal и поехали.
I told you, let me go. You have my word that I won't mess with your plans any longer. If Juslan, Constantine, and you want to betray everything we stood for, it's your call. No more mercenaries, no more sabotaging. There's a ship leaving for Narum in 2 weeks. Probably the last one for a long, long time. I'll be on board.
How do I know you're telling the truth? You lied for a job, Colleen. And not just there.
Well, this time I'm not. Damn it, Leisha. Can't you just trust me? Just this once?
Like I trusted you with Alana.
Alright. Have it your way. Arrest me. Throw me into a cell. And watch while the Order has me hanged. I've said everything I had to say.
Get out. Get out and never come back. And if I ever see your fucking face again, it won't be the Order who knocks your lights out.
Thanks, Leisha. I promise I...
Get out!
Farewell.
Trust me, Alicia. Thanks, Colleen. Thanks for nothing. What the... The mead. No. You...
Took effect. You do it. I don't want to watch this.
Colleen...
Wake her. Wake. Prophetess, can you hear me? By the name of the sun. So it worked. You were inside Lashari's memory. Kaleem. Should have known.
Who is this man?
A former member of our order. A master spy. He was the one who fought the hardest against Constantine's decision to join forces with Oranthiel. I always thought he stayed behind in Nerim, but it seems I was wrong. He and someone else, at least according to your report. Bloody scum. Poisoned mead? How low can you get? Forgive me, all this... It's a lot to take in. I can think of a couple people, yes. Kalim wasn't the only one from our order who saw our cooperation with Oranthiel as a treason to our cause. On the other hand, it might still be someone from within the ranks of the Holy Order. No offense, Marail, but it's no secret that both we and Oranthiel still have plenty of enemies within the temple. Let's just hope that this glimmer-cap dust bottle you found on the attack site can help us. It seems like our only chance. They were a couple, yes, even though I always told her to stay away from him. He was the biggest liar to ever walk the face of Vin. An excellent trait for a spy, but for a lover, it was a disaster. Thing is, she wouldn't listen. She always believed she could bring out the good in him. It was only when she found out that he had cheated on her with a Cabetian noblewoman that she had finally left him for good. Ilana Kabrak, a young, powerful countess who supported our order. I'm guessing Kalim hoped he'd become Count Kabrak if he slept with her long enough. She wasn't as gullible as Lashari, though, and dumped him when another, more influential Northern Lord asked for her hand. A smart woman, I have to hand it to her. She knew what she was in for, right from the start. As I said, he denounced our cooperation with the Holy Order, and even proceeded to threaten us if we went through with our alliance. We dismissed it as just so much hot air, which, as it turned out, cost us dearly. Who knows? Had we been more cautious, Lashari might still be alive. Or maybe he's already on that ship back to Nerim, we don't know.
In other words, we're as smart as we were before.
Not entirely. I will tell Commander Aaron about all this. Maybe she'll find more clues in that theater in the Undercity. We'll see. Now, please, excuse me. I need some space. Thank you for your help, Prophet. I only wish we had learned more.
Tragic. Truly tragic. I will see to her body and ensure that she gets a proper burial. Thanks again, Prophetess. You did all you could.
Yes? Is it important? If not, please go away. I'm not in the mood for company. Thanks.
Yes? Yes? Here you go looking for a stone, and you simultaneously solve an Enderalayan mystery. Good work. I had read theories about what happened to the Count, but this is not what I had imagined. I wonder what became of that girl. It seems as if a part of the stone's energy really was banished into her body. Just look at it, it's somehow duller than the others. But still, it shouldn't make a difference. Anyhow, let's see if we were right. What the? Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Well, exactly what we thought would happen, I'd wager. The stone connected with the beacon. And what a connection it was. I've never seen such energy, let alone felt it. But be that as it may, half a chicken doesn't make a cake. We still need 2 more stones. Hello. Oh, by the righteous path. His own sister? Poor man. I'd heard about those murders. It's cruel, truly cruel. Why in blazes are the High Ones doing this? I think and I think, but I just can't find an answer. Maybe. At least all that suffering wasn't in vain. Let us insert the stone. This is a better place for all that energy to be than in the hands of some poor souls the High Ones are looking to poison. Only 1 more stone to go now, Prophet.
The product. Yes. The fabled prophet. Greetings.
Hymn of the Desert King. Dark as the sun, light as the
Yes.
thousand raindrops, red and small.
Oh. Oh, do you know?
Well, at the risk of blowing your mind, my job is to keep folk like you out. Now, what makes you think that you're any different? Oh, now that sounds promising. Exactly how much do you reckon my while is worth? Alright then. Deal. I think I'm in the mood for a stroll. Just act normal, and the guards inside will think you're expected. And hey, don't get any stupid ideas about swiping anything. Alright?
Walk blessed.
Is my master expecting you? Just go upstairs. He is in his scrippery.
Oh, grand. Yet another proof of the notorious reliability of sellswords. I should have known that simpleton was only good for peeling potatoes at best. So, what is it that you want? To mug me? I would seriously think that over, considering my esteemed bodyguard over there. He belongs to the petrified, and I'm sure he would love to demonstrate just what that means. Save the chatter, and tell me why you're here, else you'll find yourself back on the streets quicker than you can count to 3. Oh, do you now? You really are a bold one, aren't you? But good, go ahead. Tell me what you consider to be so important that you just had to sneak into my house without my invitation. What? No. You're mistaken. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now get out of here. Oh, am I now? Tell me, do you even have the slightest idea whom you're talking to? All I need to do is bend a finger, and you'll spend the rest of your life as a whore in the Silver Cloud. Now get lost, preferably to the brothel you escaped from, wench. Kashan, show my guest the way out.
Thousand raindrops, red and small. Oh well.
Yes. What are you doing here?
Midnight.
What the hell? I've no idea how you got in here, but I swear that you're about to see me get real angry. What? All right, then. Here's what's going to happen next. You either give me that piece of paper right now, or I will order Kashan to do it for you. And I promise you, that will be a painful process. Your employer? Pah! You're bluffing. I could kill you right here and no one would ever notice that you've gone missing. You. All right then. If your life depends on it. So, what do you want? If this was about doing damage to me, you wouldn't have come back with a certificate. So here's the deal. I'll tell you what you want to know, and you'll give me back the paper and keep this matter about the child to yourself. And one thing in advance. Try to double-cross me, and you will regret it. I promise. As I expected. All right, then. So, yes, it is true that I once owned the stone, but it is also true that I no longer do. That thing whose birth that piece of paper in your hand proves owns it now, if it is still alive, that is. Don't call it that. That creature doesn't deserve to bear the family name. But yes, he has it, if anyone does. I fear I have to go back in time a little. 7 years ago, with my old wench, She got pregnant. At first I thought it was a gift of fate, but when the child came, it was an atrocity, a joke of nature, everything but a worthy successor for our house. Malformed? Oh, that would be the understatement of the century. It had these tumors all over its face, and its left leg was a clump. The apothecarius said it was a wonder that it even survived the birth. I gave him away. And please, save yourself the indignation. You wouldn't understand my decision if I tried to explain it to you. Well, what do you think? She sure wasn't happy about it. But it was the right thing to do, and if a man makes a choice, the wench has to accept it. She's gone, anyway. Syphilis took her. To a small village where no one from Ark would ever see him, or at least where no one could trace him back to me. My wench. She stole it from the treasury and put it into one of his pockets. She probably thought it was a common jewel of some sort, and that it would help whomever he ended up with to take pity on him. But truth be told, I didn't mind too much when I found out. Buying the black stone in the first place was one of the biggest follies my father ever committed. I don't put much stock in superstition and folk tales, but everyone knows something is wrong with those things. Anyway, since you will probably ask, as far as I know, the village where they took it is called Silver Grove. If the stone still exists, you should find it there. Now, give me the parchment and get lost. I kept my end of the bargain. Thanks. Now get out.
I won't repeat myself.
Huh?
Ho there, friend. What are you doing out here at this time of day? In a few hours, the Bone Rippers will come out of their caves, and unless you're eager to meet one in person, you should see to it that you're far from here when that happens. What? You made it all the way here without ever seeing one of them? Lucky you. They are beasts, as big as trolls and as swift as tigers. They sleep through most of the day, but at dusk they usually come out to look for prey. And, unfortunately, they have gotten a taste for human flesh. Heard of it? I guess you could say that. Behind these gates is the Valley of Silvergrove, and... you know what? Actually, I was just about to close the gate for the night, but if you're looking for our village anyway, why don't you just come in? I won't open them again until tomorrow noon, but that should be enough time for you to finish whatever business you have here. My Dame Thalar's banana grog is a blast, if that helps you decide. Is it? I think trust has to start somewhere, doesn't it? And I've got a good gut feeling about you. That has to be enough for starters. Glad to hear it. Follow me.